What's going on, everybody? Get my mic adjusted here properly. How's that sound? Oh, that's a little loud. I'm sorry. Um, Hello, Nostalgia Nation. Good Monday evening. It has been quite some time since we have had a Monday stream. So, welcome in for those of you that could make it tonight. I'm refreshing my chat now. We are going to get started super quick tonight because I've got a lot of stuff I want to get to. I want to make sure we get to this game as quickly as and as muchly as possible. But let's shout out some people in the chat first, and then I'll explain a little bit about what's going on, and we're gonna dive right in. First of all, our bot's in here. Thanks, bot. What's up? Switch it. Hello, all says Switch it, dude. Switch it. Good to see you, my friend. You started earlier than I thought you would. Can't be here just yet, but I will be in a few, says John. Long list of stuff for tonight. Um, yeah, let me tell you about tonight a little bit in a sec, John. But Switch it says very excited to see what this game is like. Hope to see lots of good stuff, dude. Me too. I'm so excited for this. Um, Hi, says John. Adrian's in the chat. What's up, Adrian? Adrian. Sorry, I'm not going to do that every time. You probably heard that so much throughout your life. Adrian, what's up? What's up? With the Wendy's, the Nightmare Fuel Colby Wendy's logos. And let's take a minute to celebrate Adrian's green, beautiful name, an esteemed imaginary friend. Thanks for being a member, my dude. And let's see, we got Wise Basic here in the chat as well, dude. So many MVPs. So hyped, says Wise. From the few bits of info available thus far, seems it'll be good. I know. Okay, so let's go over what's going on here, and then let's dive right in. First item of business. Um, we are fighting Mother Nature herself tonight. I was like, you know what? This second stone thing is pretty special. I want to stream it like all week next week on top of everything else we're doing. It sounds like it's about a 5 hour, 4, 5, 6 hour demo. So it's like this sounds about 2, 3 sessions maybe. But I'm gonna do it on Monday, and I haven't streamed in forever on a Monday, as I mentioned. But why not next week? So I got sick this weekend, and I am like deaf right now, like because I'm so congested. I'm over like the sickness, and now I'm just congested. So I am literally like deaf. My ears are ringing. My wife came up a few minutes ago and was talking to me, and I like didn't even know she was there because I couldn't even hear what she's saying. So this works for stream because I don't have to hear you guys. I can just read you guys. Um, so that's number one. Number two, the week I chose to do this and stream on Monday is like the busiest week ever. My son's play, Imaginator Junior's play started. That doesn't start till Wednesday night though. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So anyway, all that's going on. There's just so much that it's like the perfect storm. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. We're doing this game. My boss scheduled a meeting for me tonight. For those of you that think that sounds weird, it kind of is, but it's normal for me because my boss is based out of Taiwan. My company I work for, my game development company I work for, is based out of China. So we go on their time. And I got a meeting. Of course, they never schedule meetings on Monday, but they're like, let's do a meeting Monday. I was like, ugh. That's why we're streaming earlier than normal, an hour earlier than normal to be precise. Because I'm like, you know what? Okay, we'll do the meeting and I'm gonna stream. I don't care. It's gonna happen. So I don't care what else comes up. My house could start on fire. I don't know, but we're streaming this game for at least a few hours tonight. So that's what's going on. Now, about the game itself. So if we shut our yaps, we might be able to do it in a week. And I'm gonna do my best to like power through it, without like stopping too much. Hope you get well soon. Thanks, Switch It. That explains why you're early. Yes, that's exactly it, John. We're gonna do this. Um, Actually, a good schedule for me. Fleetay's in the chat. What's up, my friend? It's been a while. Good to see you. So here's what we're looking at. The game itself is called Second Stone. I know I've been spewing about it on Discord and a few other places. But basically, the guys at Skyward Entertainment were good enough to get with me. I met with the dude over video chat. He's based out of Finland, and his team of 5 people, you guys, 5 people are primary staffers of this game. It sounds like they outsource a couple things here and there, which is totally normal in the game dev industry. But 5 people, a crew of 5 people made this game, and their love comes down. He was talking to me a lot about their motivations. He was throwing around a lot of words that were making my ears go on Nostalgia Nation: Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Zelda, 90s. Some of their promotional stuff for building up for the hype for the game on their socials is like people playing it on a CRT TV in like an 80s basement. I'm like, this is Nostalgia Nation material entirely. Like, this is amazing. Uh, what else were they saying? Let's see. I got to pull up a couple notes here. But needless to say, the game looks awesome. It sounds awesome. Haven't played it yet. I've got it installed, got it ready to go. Got my DualSense controller because we're not using my crappy USB 8-bit Do controller tonight. We're using the DualSense because we want a good experience. um, but yeah, they were throwing around terms like Metroidvania, although it's really not a Metroidvania. They made that clear. Like it kind of, but like no, it's not really that. There's a dark world to this game, like a dark, like like a la Link to the Past, like a dark world alternate universe inside the game as well. Alundra, they mentioned Alundra. I was like, nobody knows about Alundra, but I love that game. So good signs. And I hear one of the most one of the biggest things I'm most excited for this is there's a built-in card game, and I'm such a sucker. You guys know my history with Triple Triad and Final Fantasy VIII. I'm such a sucker for games within a game. So that's what we're looking at. Now, I have one more point. I'm gonna hop on chat, throw one more sort of bit at you, and then we're gonna jump in. Sorry to go off topic, but what are those CDs or DVDs behind you on the wall? Oh, that's Final Fantasy IX right here. My good buddy Tuck Tuck, friend of the channel. You probably he knows Final Fantasy IX is my favorite game. That's the discs of the original FF put in a frame with the characters down here at the bottom and the city of Alexandria behind them. And it lights up too. There's a little switch right here on the side that like lights it up. So, but the batteries are dead. So that's what that is. It just released. Duelam just released. We need your review. Switch it up reviews. We need your review of that. Oh yeah, John called it. John called it. I'm so excited. If you stream your reaction, I gotta play or I gotta tune into that. If it properly supports 4.3, I'll be happy. So many things that do this nostalgia stuff, you don't make it friendly for CRT. I doubt they will do that, but who knows? If anybody would, it's them. You should do a game giveaway when it comes out. Dude, that's a good idea. I will do that, Wise. I think I seriously will do that. Whether they give me a code for it or not, I doubt they will. They don't have to do that. But if they for some reason do, I'm gonna try and promote it as much as I can, assuming I like it, which I assume I will. That'd be cool. But either way, I'll buy a copy for one of you guys. People hate it being called Metroidvania. They say that the formula is made by Metroid, so having Vania, which came later part of the name, is stupid. Yeah. When this stream ends, I will be streaming it. Then after a few days, I'll put out a video. Okay. I have my meeting right after the stream, which is why we're going to get started now, but I will watch that video. Definitely put it in the Discord so I don't miss it. I'm excited for your reaction on that. Okay, the last disclaimer thing I have to throw out. Keep in mind, we're going to be playing Second Stone, The Legend of the Hidden World is what it's called. This is an early build of the game. I want to stress this to not only you guys but to myself to keep in mind because they were very very cool with this. They're like, here's this early build. We want your honest feedback. Give us your honest, cruel, heartless, like full, unfiltered feedback of everything that just wasn't working for you. But they said, keep in mind, our philosophy is to build the whole game physically out so it's all there, and then we balance and we tweak and we do all the optimization on the second half of development, which they're way over the halfway point, but you know what I mean? So this build, I have the feeling is going to look gorgeous. It's probably going to play pretty well, but there's going to be some hiccups. There's going to be things that aren't refined that feel off. So keep in mind, this is not the finished product. We are getting lucky enough to see a sneak peek is what I'm calling this in the title. A sneak peek build of this game. And it's still, there's no release date yet even. They're anticipating this year, but other than that, I don't know. They're hoping for this end of this year sometime. So we'll see if that happens. If it doesn't, that's fine. But we're still far out. So bear in mind, we're not going to see a perfectly polished game tonight. This is more of a get a taste of what's to come, as Shang Tsung once said. Okay. Someone paralleled it to having the Souls-like genre be called a Soulsborne because of Bloodborne. Oh, that's interesting. Probably quite a while tonight, says Switch It. Oh, snap. If my meeting goes short, I'm going to see if you're streaming still. Yeah, so expect it to be kind of brokey and not indicative of the final game. That's exactly right. And they're like, dude, stream it, show your people, just make sure you tell them that. And I was like, that is totally fair. Totally fair. What's up, Joe? Joe's in here too. So we're gonna be stuck on the boss battle for like 12 years because the combat's unbalanced. Got it. Guess we'll see. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Here we go. Now, a minute ago, anytime I plugged in my PlayStation 5 controller, it dominates my entire computer. It changed the speaker and the mic to my PlayStation controller, which is stupid. So hopefully I worked out all the kinks on that. I'm watching my sound balances down there just to make sure. Cool thing, says John. You know how I said the Breath of the Wild VR mod didn't have a crosshair for bow aiming? Turns out there is. I just have to turn on a setting. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm seeing audio on you guys' end. Already, look how freaking gorgeous this looks. Woohoo! This looks amazing. I love the aesthetic and the art style. I have a feeling that as soon as I push start new game, we're just gonna go whoop right into it. I bet this is not a start screen. I bet this is like the game. This is visually amazing so far. Hi everyone, Jeebus! Jeebus in the chat! Jeebus! Jeebus is going big. Jeebus some love in the chat, dude. We love you. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Hopefully you're feeling good tonight. Thinking about you, my friend. Oh, this music, dude. Even the music. Let me know if you guys can hear this okay. Again, I'm deaf, so we're working against one more layer of complication tonight, so I can't even hear it myself, really. Let me know how that balances with audio. I'll chill just for a sec. Of course, Jeebus, of course. What'd I tell you? It's just bringing us right in. Okay. Now already, again, not indicative of the final product, but I'm seeing everything's kind of blurry. If you guys are, it might not look like that as much for you if you're watching like on a phone or whatever, but everything kind of seems like it's got just like a layer of blur over it. Not going to care about that too much, obviously, this early on, but I'm just kind of getting the feel for it. I've got a locked camera, a semi-locked camera. I can rotate it left and right like this, but I can't do a full pan down to the ground type thing. Which, if this is a platforming style game, that does make sense. Ooh. I'm just seeing my little... I'm covering it up with my body here. I have a little wheel down here so you guys can see it in the corner. You know what? In fact, for a sec, because we want to take in every square inch of this, let's do a clean screen like this so you can see it a bit better. Audio seems good. The almighty Jeebus! Yes! Dropping some Jeebuses in the chat. John sees the haze. Love the music and atmosphere of the game. The blur reminds me of the Link's Awakening remake where this... Oh, yeah, that's true. Like the camera focus. And sorry, every time I click into OBS, the sound's going to go away. I've got D-pad prompts over here on the left. I don't want to use them yet. Let's just go. And it has Xbox prompts, so.
Do be careful out there.
Voice acting, too. Yeah. So this is it, huh? Sheeran, okay. Your first real adventure. I do hope you'll find your spirit guardian. You know, we never really made a big deal out of it, but I guess that goal in your heart was always going to make you a great adventurer. Go on. Talk to Violet before you leave. She's not great with goodbyes, but she'll want to hear it from you. This music. Are you kidding me? This, you know what this is giving? Super Kena Bridge of Spirits vibes. This is like Kena Bridge of Spirits all over, and that's a good thing. Surprising to see some voice work. Yeah. These cutscenes are... Oh, look at him. He's cool. It looks like voices might be added here again. Added here later. Yeah, they're just not added yet. That's interesting. I know you won't be away for long, but promise me that you'll... Is he seeing Dark World stuff? That was giving like Renoa Ultimisia vibes. I love how this game looks and sounds so far, so switch it. Dude, me too. If all the cutscenes are missing the voice work, I'll try my best to lip sync it. How about that? Oh, this is a different character. Ooh, he's cool, whoever he is. The character models look fantastic. Ooh. Legend of the Hidden World. Obviously an undercooked beginning right now. I'm sure it's going to be different in the final release, but even that, so cool. It's at that dangerous line where it's like, this is so good looking that any flaws you see, like your brain expects AAA out of this when you see it because it looks so good. Keep in mind, this is not AAA. This is 5 people.
Was built in 6 days. A name was bestowed upon each day of the world's creation.
Why is
the day of premonition?
It looks like Les Miserables cover.
Upheaval, malediction, dissonance.
Yeah, switch it. Voice work is the last thing to do because cutscenes can change last minute.
On the 6th and final
Mr. Beans is here. What's up, Mr. Beans?
Ethereal stones were created.
Why? So they hired you to be a voice actor, huh?
Today,
I wish.
They are known as the Stones of Dusk and Dawn. The harmony of the whole world is kept in place by these luminary stones of balance.
Cool. Very Zelda-esque, this, right?
These 2 stones have never been found.
How goes the stream, Colby? Says Mr.
Past,
Beans.
The world
Dude, so good.
Lived in
We're getting a sneak peek for a game that's not even out yet.
Plentiful harvests, health, prosperity, and happiness were the cornerstones of their lives. It was believed that
that's your gripe with FF7, John? Yeah, that's old school, man. Voice was not a thing back then.
Mysterious specters which followed them through.
That sounds familiar. World built over 6 days, right?
Sometimes, if one listened hard enough, their whispers could be
I'm missing a
heard.
little bit of the lore. I'm going to replay this on my own after because I'm going to make a video about it too.
Existence was seen as an affirmation of character and a sign they were blessed by the gods. A mark that symbolized life.
This art is awesome. I love how it's not
However,
over anime-ized, you know?
In the forest surrounding the quaint village of Arimaya, the vigilant young hunter, Gren, rescued a wayward child who mysteriously lacked a guardian spirit.
It's like Link. He doesn't have a fairy.
Against the fear and doubt of many, Gren decided to accept the boy into his home and raise him as his own, bestowing upon him the name Sheeran.
He didn't.
Years passed.
Dude,
as
look
the
at this
cursed boy
artwork.
grew healthy and strong,
He's a straight up freaking Mortal
despite his
Kombat
guardian
monk.
spirit never returning to him. But he continued to train, working towards his dream of becoming an adventurer. An adventurer who would explore the hidden corners of the world, hoping that one day he would find his lost spirit.
Dude, I'm loving this. Spirit of adventure in this is amazing. Like, just the vibes of high adventure. It's such a rare thing nowadays. Young dude, sword, ready for adventure. It's so cool. Wish I could hear it better. My freaking ears are still clogged. Well, that didn't help. Tried to pop my ears. That didn't help. Made it worse. I'll play it again later with headphones on. Very cool character design, honestly. And we're just in it? Oh, there we go. One of my ears just popped. So far, for an early build, I'm very impressed. I wasn't expecting to be nearly this good thus far. Dude, right? I'm just blown. When he told me that there were 5 main staffers, I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And honestly, running around feels very good. Got a double jump right from the get-go. Immediately, I'm thinking if the camera is covering stuff up right here, the trees, is there a secret over here? Just kind of getting a feel for things. I can't run off the edge. Looks like I can't waste my abilities over there. They're not numbered on the right, bottom right. Got a mini map in the corner. Whoops. RB, I got to figure out what the Xbox controller prompts are. Rough Emberstone, a chipped magical stone containing the power of raging flames. Attach to your weapon to infuse your attacks with fire and unlock elemental effects. Attach your magic armlet to gain access to powerful fire spells and passive effects. Attach to your armor to increase your strength attribute. So you can. So how this was explained to me in our one-on-one is he mentioned, actually John can understand this now. He mentioned the materia system from Final Fantasy VII was a big inspiration for this. He also brought up like the sphere grid from Final Fantasy X. And he basically said, we just want this insane amount of customization because you get these little emeralds that we just got and you can equip them to anything and mix and match for like the ultimate like combination of stuff. So you've discovered a mana stone. These rare elemental gems can be socketed into your weapons and gear to enhance your damage, boost your attributes, unlock devastating magical abilities. As you explore, you'll find more mana stones than you can equip. Don't let them go to waste. Fuse your surplus stones into the ones you've already equipped to level them up. Oh, cool. I love that. Doing so improves their power, unlocks advanced elemental effects, and grants access to unique spell customization options. For example, casting a fireball with a rough emberstone launches a single fiery projectile. But with Radiant Emberstone, that same fireball can be customized to split into 3 homing blasts that detonate on impact, like a fiery cluster bomb, dealing splash damage to nearby enemies. Keep fusing often to stay ahead of your enemies and to shape your magic and match your playstyle. That's pretty sweet. Let me get caught up on chat real quick. I need to bring up my other window here. Sorry. It's sorry. Sorry. Let me make sure the chat is up permanently here. And we'll pop back in. Sorry, I was playing Repo with the lovely Amy, says Jeebus. Dude, that's a good excuse. I don't blame you for that. Hold on. Headphones on and 60 million volume to get through congeskedness. Yeah, exactly. I thought about it. Number of people doesn't equate to how good a product will be. It looks somewhat polished so far. A few visual things that are slightly wonky. Yeah, like the lighting and stuff. All that is definitely icing on the cake at the very end, right? So I'm not going to be too bugged by it. But yeah, it's solid. Still amazes me that one of the biggest PvE games of the last 2 years was made by a team of 100. Camera style reminds me of Legacy of Kain. That's a good example. Or the old God of Wars. Yeah. Seems very familiar. I swear it's giving me Kina Last Bridge of Spirits vibes like so much. Amy's in here. What's up, Amy? Game looks good so far. 4 on 6 is in here. What's up? Sounds identical to Materia. Yeah. These guys did not hire me for anything wise. They just recruited me. They just were good enough to give me a walkthrough of the game and give me this early build to stream for you guys. And yeah, they just said as long as you mention like it's a work in progress, like go crazy. I was like, heck yes. And they contacted me just because of our Nostalgia Nation nostalgia vibes. Are like, this is the perfect game for your crowd, I feel like. And rest assured, guys, I'll never push a product or a game on my channel that I don't believe in. And I was so stoked about this. So, um, reminds me of Moss. Yeah, good call. Yeah. Almost exactly materia system in Crisis Core from the sound of things. Lots of cool fusions and creative stuff. And it sounds like it goes even deeper than that. So we'll see. Yeah, the game audio died anytime I need to navigate in OBS. That's a Steam thing, so we'll bring it back. It's kind of consider it paused when the audio is gone. And it seems it's done in Unreal Engine. Yeah, this is uses UE5. This is Unreal Engine 5. Amy, glad you're with us. Okay, RB is R1. I gotta remember that. Ooh, bouncy. I see a chest up there. Okay, we got wall clinging, which he said it's not fully integrated into the game yet in all places, but wall clinging will definitely be a thing, which is great. Always a fan of breaking boxes, right? And by the way, if you guys have any like bits of feedback to give too, I'll definitely take them into consideration and pass them along to them because they want any and all feedback for improvement. Anything that's like the obvious stuff that's gonna be fixed later, right? Like, oh, that camera was weird. Like, yeah, that'll be fixed. But anything that you're like, this seems awkward or whatever, like in its current form. Okay, we've got 2 of these emerald things. I'm gonna check out the menu after I climb this little guy over here. Yeah, the platforming itself feels pretty darn good. I imagine double jump won't be open from the start. Maybe. Mana Clash playing card. We got a playing card. Okay, my mouth's watering already. A jump animation reminds me of Jak and Daxter. You know what? They actually mentioned Jak and Daxter in their inspirations. So you're right on the money, Switch It. Definitely got a war vibe. So far, I'm loving the style of this game. Oh, I didn't read the description. Shame on me. Mana Clash playing card. Mana Clash is a dice battle or card game where strategy meets fate. Choose your hero, equip powerful gear, and harness elemental forces to build your deck. A deck builder, dude. Use this card to improve your deck and battle players around the world. Earn gold and unlock new card. You can do multiplayer on the card game? Whoa. You can do online multiplayer with it? Dude, I'm sold. I'm buying this game day one. I always said when I was playing through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'm like, can you... People. There are multiple online games for Triple Triad where you can play it online. No way. If that's what that means, that is wild. Playing card, Final Fantasy IX, is that you? This feels very PS2 game inspired. That is exactly what they were going for. PS1, PS2 era. Tetramaster's great. Nostalgia game night? Not according to Colby today. Not a fan of Tetramaster. I'm not going to talk to this guy yet because I want to look at the menu. Triple Triad, though, yeah. I love this. Am I crazy, or is like just the immediate UI a little bit messy? Like the way it kind of half covers his portrait over here. There's a lot of information on the right-hand side. Like it almost looks like script, you know? It's not the worst thing ever, but that's just my very first impression. Like this menu is a little bit messy. Okay, weapon, magic armlet. Okay, and here's the things I got. Upgrade, a chipped magical stone containing the power of raging flames, or violent tidal wave, my armor, relics, got nothing in there. Okay, so let's try and like put the red one on my sword. Can I do that? Oh, that's what it's saying. I've got my left hand and my right hand. He's dual wielding, right? Oh yeah, he is dual wielding, and I've got a sword on my back. Holy mother. Okay. Okay, here we go. Attach a mana stone. The mana stones look like they're attached to my armlet and not my weapons. Okay, I've just attached a red. Interesting. This is definitely interesting because, like, I've got three rough ember stones and 2 rough tide stones. Seems like those could be combined together and just say ×1, ×2, ×3, right? Small detail. Let's put the water. Oh, and you can see it changing down in the bottom left. If I put the rough tide stone on my armor, my health goes up by about 10. No, by about 5, 6, 7-ish. Everything goes up, though. Looks like red increases attack. I'm on my armor, right? Yeah. Red increases attack. And blue does everything, but just not as much. Okay, let's do that. And the red? Holy cow, that seems like overclocking already. And we have locked slots. Okay, it took me a sec to sort of ingest this screen, but I think I got it. Let's go on the top tabs along the top. Equipment first. Adventure log. Relic of the Forgotten Temple. Oh, map. It's a pretty big map, right? I'm here, I'm guessing. No, that's the objective. I'm here. I'm down here. Secluded Temple is what this area is called. There's all my Ember Stones and stuff. System, resume, restart demo, controls. Okay. Can I save anywhere? Whoops, I pushed save and exit. Gives me a time to get caught up on chat while this reboots. Yeah, UI somewhat cluttered. Kind of wonky, as everybody said. Yeah, it's messy. Rixel's in here, dude. What's up, Rixels? And everyone, he says. Guys, y'all need to tune into Rixels. Rixels, I was stalking you silently the other day. I didn't say anything, but I was watching you play Twilight Princess. Continue. So Rixels is going through all the Zelda games, so you need to go sub to him. Lite says, menu transparency is strange. They can add a slight blur effect to make it less busy. Yeah, there's a lot that can be done in that menu, I feel like. Jeebus added this to my wish list. Heck yeah, dude. I know we shy away from sub menus now, but I feel like this game could benefit from some. 100%. That's a really good call, John. They can't stack. Each rough Emberstone does different things. Have a look. Oh, did I miss that? Granted, a certain FF7 remake didn't item stack materia, if I remember. That's true. Bonus effect was slightly different. Ah, which is cool. Where's the trade-off, though, right? All that to navigate through, or can you combine them? Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe combine them but filter by ability? I don't know. This game going to come out on Switch? I don't know what they're... I know they're targeting, for sure, PC. But I don't know other than that. I don't think he mentioned any platforms. I'm sure if it's successful, I mean, this would be a great fit for Switch, too. The character portrait reminds me of Skyward Sword. Oh, good call, Switch It. Yeah, it totally looks like that painterly concept art from Skyward Sword. Yeah, you're right. And of course, Zelda's a huge inspiration for this game. All right, started me back up here, but that's okay. We were just right here. All right, we barely started the game, but I need to talk to this card guy. Are we going to get a card thing? Oh, one more thing I wanted to look at. System. Oh, no, that's the same. Yeah, that's the same. Okay. Here we go.
Pardon?
Jace, the blue card sage.
A stranger in my spot. Bold. Are you here to challenge me in Mana Clash?
Mana Clash. That's got a good ring to it.
I see.
And I see dice on the table. If there's freaking dice in this too.
Nice. Pure brilliance.
Take care.
There's freaking dice and car. I'm only going to be doing this week, you guys. I'm sorry. Our playthrough just fell through. We're not going to play through the game. We're just going to play Mana Clash all week. Reminds me of the Warriors game, so you can collect weapons that are slightly... Yeah. We're playing giving feedback. It's going to... Yes, for sure.
You're disturbing my focus. Come back when you've got a deck worth shuffling.
Okay, he's not going to let me play yet. I only have 2 cards, so I don't know how big a deck is. I think I read somewhere it's maybe 20 or something. This looks like something. Oh, waypoint. To fast travel to. Oh, heck yeah. Did I not step on that before? I guess I didn't. Keep going. Oh, okay. Hold X to dive. Dude, again, even with the like blurriness in this build, this looks gorgeous. Look at the water animation. And then hold A to resurface. Now X on my controller is the bottom button. Xbox X is Y, okay, or square. Fine Tidestone. Dude, this looks gorgeous. Hold on, gotta check over here. You're not hiding anything from me. Okay, it's blocking me there. Can I not get up there? A little bit awkward to have an invisible wall right here, right? I feel like that's not final, because that definitely looks like you can go up there. It's probably just leading me to where it wants me to go for now. Tap X repeatedly to perform a basic combo attack. You can also do this in the air. Tap B to shift step. Your best tool to dodge. Okay, so we've got to dodge. Combo system as well. He did mention enemies would be a little spongy and stuff. They're not. That's where the balancing and stuff later will come in, right? Felt pretty good. Combat felt pretty good. Let's see if that new gem. It says I can upgrade. Let's try that. Oh, there it goes. We got some aggro up here from the enemies. Oh, that's cool. You got the alert thing filling up, motioning that they see you. Look at these enemy designs. Like big-headed geckos. Trying some abilities out here. Woo! That was cool. That's pretty satisfying to see all the gold pop out. By the way, not CRT friendly. Text size too small. Oh well. Yeah, that was setting expectations a little high, I think. We'll have to finish FF6 early and get it into Ni no Kuni quicker. Oh no. Is the Switch 2 worth it? So far, nothing I'm too interested in is exclusive to it, but I heard makes games like Xenoblade look better, and Xenoblade games need some higher res. Yeah. Triangle heavy attack? No, it's some kind of spell. I don't know what he's doing with triangle, but it's cool. Cute enemies, yeah. Did you happen to mention which game engine they use? This is UE5. They are using Unreal Engine 5. I believe is what they said. Yeah. Unreal 5, so that's cool. To answer your question, Switch It. If you're a big Nintendo fan that loves your Switch, like your Switch 1, and you just if you're one of the people like me that just wanted a Switch Pro all this time, remember back a couple years ago, like 5 years ago, we're like, give us the Switch Pro. We don't need a Switch 2 yet. We just need a Switch Pro. That's basically what the Switch 2 is. So you're right. If you're like, do I need the Switch 2 for its exclusives? No, not at all right now. Donkey Kong Bonanza is the only one that comes to mind that's like really good, that's an exclusive. But that can wait. It's like not the most must-play game of all time. It's really good. But you don't need to buy it for that. But if you're like, I would like the couple exclusives that are on it, Kirby Air Riders, there's a couple others. And I want a Switch Pro, like I want my Switch. Joy-Cons are just a universe beyond what the original Joy-Cons are. They're so much better. They feel like you're playing with a DualSense controller. They're bigger. The boost mode allows Switch 1 games to look incredible. So if you want a Pro with a couple exclusives, worth it. If you're like, do I need it yet for the exclusives only? No. That's my long-winded answer. Stable ore. Time has molded the properties of this stone. Use it to upgrade weapons. I like that the stones alert you when you gathered enough to upgrade them. I'm just going to upgrade anytime it tells me to. Or am I unequipping them? I'm pushing the wrong Y button. What is Y on an Xbox? Stupid Xbox. Is it? Not, it's triangle, right? Yeah, triangle is Y. Okay, no wonder. I freaking hate Xbox so much. Hold on, now let me re-equip everything. This one's gonna be... Oh, we've got a lot of red. Do that. I'm trying to pay attention to this right-hand side, too, with all the text. It does give a lot of good information. I just feel like it could be streamlined a little easier somehow. Let's upgrade... Yeah. Weapon effect. Damage boost +6. Fuse to next tier. Consume needed mana stones to upgrade rough tidestone. Yeah, I should have done that in the first place. Ooh! Select one spell customization. Pierce. Your spells, so powers, your spells deal 30% more damage. Ability info, your water effect dampens your enemies, making them vulnerable to lightning and ice. Or pierce. Your spells pierce enemies, and same thing on ability soak. We're going for more damage. Okay, I can upgrade this one. I'm just gonna level them up, I think. Now I can upgrade these. No, I can't. I'm not fully grasping the upgrade system yet, but Xbox did nothing wrong. You just never owned one. This is correct. I made a point not to own one. It did do something wrong though. I'm gonna push back on that. Xbox is like, we're the new system on the street. We're gonna literally take the same letters that Nintendo has always used, and we're just gonna swap them. Just rotate them all one. That is straight up evil. I don't care what you say. That's evil. Got a puzzle here. My pouch is full. Let's just experiment with this. Okay, so we've got a refill on the left D-pad, a health refill on the up D-pad. What's this? Oh, switching weapons. Oh, I got my broadsword now. Oh, heck yeah, we're doing that. For sure. What's up, Craig and Sonny popping in? What's up, my guys? How's it going? Me and my wife were just talking about you guys. Talking about October plans. Yeah, I would definitely appreciate proper sub menus. Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. This is going to be really helpful hearing you guys' thoughts for my own feedback to them. We've gotten nowhere an hour in. What's up, Imaginator team? My food will be ready soon. I'll be able to experience the stream while eating. Breakfast, luncheon, or one meal to rule them all. No, Lola won't be able to come, unfortunately, Sunny. That's what we were talking about, because I assume I'll have to stay over if it's on Saturday. And the next day is the primary program, which my wife is the music leader for. It's my last kid's last primary program, and I'm gonna miss it. But I was like, it's worth it. I gotta be down there. Fire God's Amulet, a magic relic from an ancient civilization. Your physical attacks decrease your target's fire resistance by 20% for 7 seconds. Okay, so we got our first relic. Throw that on. See the other chest down there. Enchanted Crystal Shard, a magic relic from an ancient civilization. Increases magic damage dealt. I think I only have 2 relic slots. Yeah. I cut grass? No. This fixed camera setup is growing on me. At first, it's kind of weird just because I'm not used to it, but it is growing on me. I'm really liking this sort of Indiana Jonesy type stuff. The switches and the platforms, it's pretty cool. Tap Y to cast a quick long-range spell. Oh, good. It shows what the buttons are in the bottom right. That's helpful. Hold LT and push Y. I've got a block button. Okay, so that's my quick fire spell. Okay. The spell you cast depends on the mana stones you've equipped in your magic armlet. So right now I have Fine Tidestone and a Rough Emberstone, which makes this, I guess. Hold Y to cast a charged long-range spell. So, John, this is what you were saying earlier. Triangle is not a heavy hit, it's a charged spell like this. Woo! I like it. And it showed water. Cool. Knack. Jesse's in the chat. What's up? Not sure how I feel about spells being mapped to triangle, not the button I'd pick personally. Hope you're doing good, Jesse. Jesse's on vacation far away. Different name, different song. All right, we got like a mini boss, maybe? I'm gonna try and use my magic once I get rid of these cronies. Ooh, and while you're holding it, by the way, it's kind of like, I don't know why this is the first comparison that came to my head, but boomerang foo, where you hold down your boomerang and you can move your stick around and aim with that little laser. I like that. A lot of my attacks are missing. These enemy designs are cool. Rough Sparkstone. Attached to, so you get gems all the time in this. That's pretty cool. Attached to your weapon to infuse your attacks with thunder and unlock elemental effects. Okay. And Fine Sparkstone. I think I'm also noticing that it doesn't repeat new things, which I like. It just tells you the explanation once for a new item, and then it doesn't repeat after that, which is nice. Chests everywhere, like treasure and stuff all over. Ancestral Tree Branch, a magical relic from an ancient civilization, greatly increases health. Let's do that for sure. I'm gonna replace my this one, Fire God's Amulet, with Ancestral Tree Branch. Try upgrading a bit too. I want to just keep leveling them up. I'm kind of addicted to that. Cluster Bomb or Scatter Shot. You love Knack? Age rating for this game? I don't think that it's definitely not rated yet. That's like one of the last things to happen. I'd be shocked if it was above E. Even if it was teen, that would be okay, but like I'd almost bet it's going to be rated E or a very low T. Yeah, this is looking cool, Jesse. I'm really liking it so far. I've never played Knack. I never played any of the Knack games. I just know the meme. Knack 2, Knack 3. Platform is clipping through a little bit. That's true. I did notice that. Ooh, Jesse. Yes? Let me get back to you on that. Let me check. And I still need to send you a message about feedback from my last play session as well. Might be on the Steam page. That's a good idea to check. The spell system, the way they are casted reminds me something. I can't place my finger on it. Feels like a strong mix of the weapons from Zelda, Warriors games, and the materia from 7. Yeah, I could see that. Got those proper RPG things going into the menu every 2 seconds, which I love, by the way. Scatter Shot. Okay, let's do it. Scatter Shot it is. I love menu management, dude. E10 plus, that's probably a safe bet. Attach a mana stone. Yeah, I'm good there for now. The hoodie you're wearing was my favorite one. I love these are so comfortable from my previous company. I'd stream Knack if I could, not stream snack. That's what we do here. One of the reasons you want a PS4, can't find the age rating on Steam. I highly doubt it's rated. ESRB only, well, here in the States anyway, only rates games very close to, like, weeks out from release. Sometimes it can be that close. Yeah, rating is very, very late in the game. No pun intended. I want this, but with something like the OSRS menu system. OSRS. Island Hammock, what's up? Great to see you, dude. I made it. We're happy to have you. Let me know. Okay, Jesse, plan on it for now. And remind me again, like maybe shoot me a text so I remember to check on that for you. I don't see why we couldn't. I'll say that. It doesn't make sense to rate it early, so change is probably going to happen. Another waypoint here. Waypoint discovered. So can I? Yeah, I could fast travel now. You know we're going to use this when we have to fast travel back to Mr. Cards, for sure. Hi, Island. Yeah. All I have to say about your love for menu management. Nerd. Nerd. Tap up to drink. We already figured that out. Oh, that's what right on the D-pad is. I was wondering what that blue symbol is. That is a weapon switch. Oh, yeah, we figured that out. What am I saying? For a second, I thought it said weapon repair. I was like, oh. No, we already did that. No, we're staying on the broadsword, dude. And you can do it mid-combo, it says? Whoops, wrong button. Oh, that's cool. You can switch from daggers to broadsword mid-combo. Oh, there's a giant treasure chest up there. I gotta get that. I just gotta make sure. Okay, yeah, this is where we were before. My idea of menu management is hitting the sort button. Yeah, I come from a different era, my dude, for sure. Yeah, I Googled it and it says that it will most likely be E10 plus. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There should be a game where the whole thing is inventory management like nothing else. Inventory simulator. I'd buy it. I'd play it. Okay, I'm determined to get that chest. And I can't latch on to these the edges like that. See how you won't latch on? They did say that is going to be something in the final game. Like, these platforms I can't grab the edge on, but we will be able to. So maybe that's inaccessible right now? I want to try one more time. This one down here, this bouncy guy at the bottom, is suspicious. Yeah, I don't think I can reach that right now. Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, that is weird after being able to grab some ledges, but not these ones. It feels weird. Island Hammock. I just woke up, got some work to, and then I'll go back to bed with y'all. I'll keep the stream on the whole time. Dude, you're the man. Thank you. Appreciate you coming to check out this early build. Just for those coming in later, I will re-stress again. This is a game that's not due out until at least later this year. There's no release date or release window yet. I believe he said personally he's hoping it's going to be the end of this year, but don't quote me on that. Either way, this is a very early test build of this game, and this is not representative of the final product. There's a lot. They said they've pretty much built out the whole game. There's now they're just entering the phase of heavy refining, polishing, balancing, optimizing. So just know this is not the final product. This is a little taste of what to expect. Alchemist Notebook, a magic. All your potions. I think I'll leave that off for now. We haven't used potions a lot. But the big treasure chest, wasn't that right here somewhere? I want it. Wasn't that just down there? In the meantime, this looks so cool. I want to watch more of this, and from the beginning, I'll have to do that tomorrow while I'm at work. Yeah, nice, Jason. Jesse. Even if F7, I just hit sort button. Wasn't a fantastic sort order, but I'm lazy. Like the Resident Evil inventory, and you get bonuses, and they keep adding more items quicker and quicker. The Resident Evil inventory system is worked into my tabletop board game I've been making that me and Jesse are talking about. When it comes out, I'll probably get it and play with the little ones in the family. Yeah, this would be a great family game. Hope the music gets some work before the final release, says 4 on 6. Yeah, the beginning music from the start of it was incredible. And it's kind of disappeared into the background now, hasn't it, a little bit? Dude, am I nuts? Oh, the big treasure chest was over here. That's where it was. Okay, sorry. I gotta go all the way to the left. We will. Trust me. I'll try and get it. I'm the guy that on a game like this, I'll try and get that item I know you can get. I'll just sit here and try for hours till I get it. No! No! This world needs more board games, and I need more friends who can actually play them. My littlest brother, who I want to have on the channel at some point, he's a really cool dude. He's an author as well. He's an English teacher at a junior high. He's a board game enthusiast. In fact, he has a channel that's very small that he started for board game reviews and stuff, which is really cool. I should grab that for you guys at some point and put it in the Discord, but because of him, tabletop board games have become something that I do enjoy. I'm not like obsessed with them like he is. That's like his thing. But I'm enjoying them more than I ever have, that's for sure. And now that I'm making one, it's been kind of eye-opening. I've been able to appreciate it a bit more. And there's the box. We got it. Brave Heroes Corget. This is something I would like to see. A magical relic from an ancient civilization is said with every relic you get. It'd be cool if it gave a little more lore instead of just the same thing. Greatly increases physical attack damage dealt. We're gonna put that on for sure. Because I'm a tank kind of a player, so I'm gonna put that on. Upgrade this. I'm gonna try and merge these. Level it up. See what that does. Yeah, Fleete called it. The chest is over there. Just keep going. The music I'm meh about. This atmospheric stuff I'm not a huge fan of. If you're not going to have music like this, I'd rather it be softer and come in and out. I'm okay with it. Island Hammock says, this game has Diablo 2 Path of Exile 2 environment. It has its own vibe, though. Yeah, good call. I love board games, says Island. That's awesome. I'm definitely, when I finish polishing my... so what me and Jesse have been talking about is a Final Fantasy board game I've been making, just for funsies. I've got a working prototype now, which is what we've been doing playtest sessions with. Oh, cutscene. It's like the get big item sequence in a Zelda game, right? Power bead, a small mystic orb. Seems like great power is flowing through it. Can be used to increase the power level of your astral tablet. He told me about this. This is basically your skill tree point. Increasing your overall strength and helping you overcome many obstacles in your adventures. Okay, is it going to introduce me to that? What is it? Small mystic orb. Seems like a great power is flowing through it. Maybe it hasn't introduced it yet. Maybe it will up here. I see like a boss arena up here. But anyway, what I was saying is I've got a working prototype of this board game that's just printed off on trash paper and stuff like that. But until I get the balancing down, know it works. And then I'm going to print real materials off and get it as official as I can for a homebrew board game. But then we're going to do a video. I'm going to do a video on it. I'll show you what it is. And I even... asked Jesse, and he said he would, to do a live stream of us playing the board game. I think it'd be really fun. Yes, John, that is my play style. This is go to sleep music. Is Zidane in a said board game? Of course. It features Terra, Cloud, Squall, and Zidane. So it's Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9 all mushed together. That's the most cinematic thing for a ball. All right. There's got to be a boss here or something. Ah, the one from the thumbnail. The best board game of all time, dude. It's so complicated. Was that you asking about it in the Discord, Switch It? And I posted a picture of the prototype in there. Dude, I'm loving this main character's aesthetic, like his character design. It's a little gray, like he's all gray right now, which I don't love, but his overall design is really cool. Music is awesome. This boss music is great. Switch to my other weapon, yeah. Broadsword time, baby. Ooh, oh, I think it chained a combo between my daggers and my broadsword. That's sick. Okay, I gotta remember I have a block button. Let me see how that works. I think it just straight up blocked all the damage. I was wondering if it would reduce it or break the barrier or whatever. Uh-oh, phase 2. He's seeing the future? What was that? I was like, he's either seeing the future or is this like a Xenoblade situation here? The Monado's power! I can definitely tell the combat needs like a little balancing and stuff, right? But it feels pretty good. Like it functions very well, like in general. It seems it has a little bit of a tough time switching to my daggers and broadsword big combo like it told me I could do. Wasn't my triangle a water-based? Yeah. Oh, look, the water-based damage is blue. That's cool. Regular damage is gray, which I'm guessing means it's not very effective. Water's blue. Oh, I didn't use a potion. There's not a lot of indicating, like, there's not really good feedback of getting hit. Like, you don't recognize the danger you're in, is what I feel. You just kind of absorb the damage and that's that. Whoa. Small little arena. I'm gonna check the chat as soon as this battle's over, which is very soon, looks like. Done. That's a nifty kill animation there. Fine Emberstone. Rough Emberstone. Okay. This is another sphere grid sphere. Epic. Aether Bead. Small mystic orb from another world. A volatile energy current is flowing through it. Can be used to greatly increase the power level of your astral tablet, increasing your overall strength. So, same explanation as before. But I don't know if I've seen an astral tablet yet. Am I supposed to know? Didn't see this. Woo! What was that? I saw the prompt at the top. It said, oh my gosh, I just powered up my sword. That was cool. It said, hold down both trigger, and it powered me up. But now it's gone. I think I just wasted something good. All right, let's check back on chat real quick. Facial animations, yeah, I'm sure that'll come after. Would love for this game to come out on Switch. Not sold on the character yet, says John. Yeah, he seems a little stale, but again, that might be a product of, right, being early on. He definitely needs more color to him. Like, I picture his scarf being red and his shirt being blue, right? Just much more vibrancy would be nice. I wonder which Final Fantasy will truly be the final one. If Square keeps making slop, maybe we won't even get 17. In fact, I want Square gone so a team that cares can finally... Yeah. I don't know when we'll see 17. Probably not for a while. Jason's in the chat. What up, Jason? We do a lot of complaining for being Nostalgia Nation. You're part of that too, John. You complain quite a bit, just like us. We're also a bunch of old farts. At least most of us. Island. Sea bass. Good reference. I like the fire ring makes the arena cool. Yes, I thought that was cool. I'm good, Jason. How are you? Does taking damage not break the combo count? It didn't look like it did, Fleete. That's a good observation. 2 ball of power. Okay, really cool. I'll watch the rest of this tomorrow. Can't wait to see more. Good night, everybody. See you, Jesse. Thanks for stopping in. And shout out to Jesse for being a member, and Jason. Those beautiful, esteemed green names. I love it. I got 1 hour left until my meeting, and it's a hard stop at 11 o'clock for me. That's when my meeting is. I suspect facial animations are going to be worked on. Yeah. And voices and all that. Staring contest. Burnt my tongue. Pretty milk toast. Yeah, I agree. And you know how I feel about silent protagonists, so I don't know if he's going to be silent, but if he is, that's fine, especially for this type of game, but like he needs personality, right, in place of it then for sure. Jason's doing good. I'm not old, just too broke to afford newer things. Yeah. Yep. I hear you. Okay, let's move on, shall we? I love how colorful this game is. Outside of the main character, just the vibrant colors. Is this a dungeon? Like a Zelda-style dungeon? Agreed, John, about the silent pro tags. Wow, this game is gorgeous, dude. The sealed vault. A dungeon! Or I'm thinking this might be the introduction to our sphere grid thing.
The beginning of our end.
More voice acting.
Once we soared, dragons and men. Our end began not with
The water looks very quenching.
but with a game.
Maybe that's why I needed a drink all of a sudden.
Cold, ancient, distant.
Okay. Gotta get a piece of beef jerky real quick. The sealed vault. Oh, I love the colors of this game. It makes such a big difference. I don't know why this isn't a thing anymore. Again, back to Kena Bridge of Spirits. Like, it looks very vibrant like this. And to this day, you know, 5-6 years later, that's what stands out in my mind most about Kena is the colors. Ooh, look how those light up. Another power bead. This might be a weird thing, but I want to sheath my weapon. It gives a nice sense of adventure when you can put your weapon away by choice. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I want to just sheath my weapon and walk around in a dungeon without my weapon in my hand. Am I weird for thinking that? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Waypoint full recovery. A locked door with a place for a circular object in it. Love being able to sheath weapons in games. Okay. The ultimate coolness of doing it. That was the first thing I thought of too, John. I didn't mention it, but Tsushima. And I love how in Tsushima you use the trackpad on the PS5 at least. Like, it's called, that movement's called Noto in Japanese, where you flick the blood off your sword. Yeah, super cool. Sheathing weapons for rule of cool. Yeah. I'll leave that in the feedback. Cutscene. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. Chiburi is the flick of the sword. Noto is the sheathing of the sword. He keeps like seeing the past or the future or something. Okay, now we have the astral tablet. An ancient device that emanates an eerie energy. It's locked with some sort of mechanism. The astral tablet gives you strength beyond the realm of your comprehension. You can access the astral tablet from the equipment
Menu.
tutorial. Press A, which is X, right? And use power beads to level up your character. Yeah, this feels very sphere grid, right? FF10. It's very dark. I can't see it very well. Okay, up in the top right, astral level 0, skill points left 4. We have 3 blue ones and a purple one. Switch path. Whoa, okay, so we can start at different points on the... I'm just going to keep calling it the sphere grid. The astral grid, what do they call it? Oh, look, it says upheaval, which again, messy UI, like it says upheaval here on the left. This branch right here is upheaval. This one is premonition, and this one is insurgents, but it's kind of like covered up. I'm sure they'll iron that out. That's cool. So I can learn Mage Walk. Shift warping increases the damage done by your spells. I don't know what shift warping is yet. And Conjurer increases your intellect by 8. Those don't speak to my soul. Doppelganger. Shift warping creates a mirror image of yourself that mimics your moves for 7 seconds. The mirror image deals 20% of your total damage. And Brawler increases your strength. And the last one is shift warping makes you invisible for 7 seconds, making enemies susceptible to devastating back attacks. Oh, back attacks matter, huh? Okay. Maybe I'll do this one. Place power bead, place aether bead. Okay, so a power bead does nothing, but because of the nature of this, the aether one gives me double the bonus and increases my expertise. So we're going to place the aether here. I see. So you want to place the right aether bead type into the right path, right? So the 3 blue ones I have, it doesn't let me place them. Because I placed one up here, do I need to follow this path now? Yeah. Place a power bead, an aether bead, or an omnium bead. I don't have an omnium bead. Okay, those are power beads. And now I can branch over here or go down. Increases strength by 6 or expertise by 7. I wonder what that affects, expertise. Strength, dude. You know me. I'm a tank. I've got 1 left. Increases intellect. Your combos deal guaranteed critical strike every 5th hit? That seems OP. Your guaranteed combo critical strikes deal 10% more damage. Oh, we're doing that for sure. Can I not? Maybe it requires more. Oh, I've got to go around. I didn't see it didn't connect up top. I've got to go through this one to get to it. That's what I'm going to do, though. Okay. Let me jump back to chat real quick. Yeah, that's good feedback, John, about the God of War thing. The sword need not be exposed unless in mortal danger. Sheathing in a cool is a cool feature for those who think that way, like me. Yeah, me too. Twilight Princess, when you kill certain enemies and sheath your sword. Yeah, that is really cool. These premonition visuals seem too abrupt and disjointed. Yeah, like I don't get how they. It's not very intuitive. Yeah. I agree. So far, the UI is the only major fault of this game. Says Switch It, but the effects are cool. Facts, that's legit. Says Island. I definitely reckon it'd work better if the camera was fixed and the wheel spun around. Oh yeah. Different beats for different branches. I'm a fan of minimal tutorials. That's funny because I was thinking this almost needs more tutorials. But no, I agree. I kind of like that there isn't any either now that you mention it. And I'm sure they'll roll out features in a more polished way, I assume, at the end. Yeah, this menu's super dark. I'll be telling them that for sure. Overall, my impression of the game is mostly positive. And this is like a long time away from launch, guys. This is like a look behind the curtain. This is not like coming out in 2 weeks or anything like that. This isn't like a demo before it drops to the public a month from now. This could be a year away from launch. Like, we don't know. For what it is, it's pretty awesome. Attach 4 power beads to the astral. Oh, yeah. I did that. Oh, now we put the astral thing in there and it unlocks the door. New area, perhaps? Even this environment is a bit dark. Yeah, it is. It is very dark. It's a little brighter for me on the actual screen, but looking at the stream feed, yeah, it is still dark. I'm really curious about the story. Ooh, Forgotten Temple. We're in a temple. This is a temple entrance. Find your way through the temple. Find a way to open the ancient gate. Oh, we got block puzzles. We got block puzzles, ladies and gentlemen. Not an adventure game unless you have block puzzles. I feel like I'm gonna be on my broadsword always. Block puzzles, my mortal enemy. Yeah, I highly doubt the story's very fleshed out at this point. But I'm curious about it. We saw the girly pop at the beginning. I said bye to the lady that was telling us some stuff. They did say in the... By the way, now that we have big time music, is the balance okay or is the audio too loud? I'm deaf. I really can't hear it right now. My congestion has my ears absolutely plugged. Let me know how that sound balances out. Could you turn the brightness up in settings? Let's try it. Good call. Aspect ratio. Here you go, John. Almost friggin' died. 16:9, 16:10, 43:18. Aspect ratio. That's funny. I don't think it lets me navigate any of these other things. Oh, it does. I just had to use my mouse. Sound effects, performance mode on. I'm just gonna leave that off. Doesn't look like there's any brightness settings, unfortunately. I wonder if I could... I know the music cut off. I'm pausing for a sec. I wonder if I could do it manually in OBS. I don't think so. No 4:3, no resolution settings. Again, settings like optimization settings and options in a game, that's going to be so much later in development. Pretty sure their textures are baked in, says Lite. What they could do is bring up the brightness and inclusion and include ambient occlusion. Second kidney stone? I do like the shadow thing behind our main character. Yeah, that is really cool. I'm interested if we'll see the Dark World in this demo. The Dark World version, yeah. Wonder if this game will have some more morality system. The character portrait has a dark version behind it. Ooh, that would be interesting. I just need more cards, that's all I know.
I need more cards to build my deck, and now that's what I need.
I want to play that game so bad. I don't even know what it is. What was it called? Mana Burst or something? Yeah, let me know if this music is balanced too high. Used to upgrade weapons. I probably should check that anyway. I'm kind of just fusing haphazardly. Like, I don't really know quite what I'm doing yet. Anytime it says you can level it up, I'm just sort of doing it. Ooh, could almost get that double jump. I appreciate these enemies are just chilling back there waiting for me to finish up. Oh, I can move both of them. Okay. This music's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I like this music. Dome of Light increases light damage done by 30%. I didn't even read the prompts at the bottom. Tap X to strike an ancient cube with a mana stone powered weapon to move it. Tap Y to strike an ancient cube with a spell to move it even further. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Oh, cool. You can shoot magic to move them faster. That's convenient. You don't see that too often in adventure games. Expedited block puzzle solving. You don't see that every day. I think this game would thrive with far more simplicity. Huh. Sorry, I had to pause the audio here for a little bit. Cards, yes, we need card gameplay. If just that's good, like, it's worth it already to me. Like, proper go back to PS1 style menus, if that makes sense. No, that does make sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense. When are we wrapping up? We're wrapping up in 40 minutes. In fact, probably a little before that, so I can have time to, you know, take a 5-minute break and then jump into my meeting. So probably about a half an hour, I would say. About a half hour. I'm surprised the enemies are just chilling. Yeah, when I got close, I could see the exclamation on their awareness thing filling up, but not close enough, I guess. All right, good luck, John. Resident Evil in VR gave me a heart attack, Adrian. Yeah, that post cracked me up. Excuse me. Yeah, playing Resident Evil Village, I think 2 or 3 times before I played the VR version, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be scary because I beat it several times. I know everything that's coming. Didn't matter. Once you're in VR, it was pretty wild. Oh, heck yeah. I did a little ground pound situation. This music is amazing. Dude, look at that enemy design. Let me get closer if I can. He is cool. And are those 2 beads floating around him for my astral thing? Astral tablet? Daggers! This music is so good. Broadsword time to finish him off. Boom, son. Eternal Fine Emberstone. That is special. This skeleton dude reminds me of the mini-boss in Link's Awakening in Temple 5, I believe. The skeleton they have to fight like 5 different times. What types of Thunder Ducky's in here. What's up, Thunder Ducky? Good to see you, dude. Get your sister in here. We haven't seen her tonight. I am mainly an RPG guy, like an old school JRPG guy. Final Fantasy 4 through 9 are like probably some of my favorite games ever. 9, FF9 being my favorite game ever. But I also love Resident Evil. Grew up playing Resident Evil. I love kind of anything that's good, to be honest. Like there are some that I love less than others, but like I'm way into anything VR, as you know. Play things like that once in a while. Jason's still in the house. I'm gonna leave soon to do a prerequisite downloading of Duelim. Dude, I need to hear your thoughts on that. I can watch on PC and download the game on the phone at the same time. Okay, okay. Classic camera view, over the shoulder POV is so tiring. Sony likes it in their games now. That's true. This camera view is kind of refreshing. It does need a little bit more work. I can't quite put my finger on what the camera work needs to be doing at all times, but I'm sure I'll think of it the more I play this build. But I am feeling the camera has something lacking still. I'll figure it out. Thing. I see a thingy up there. The music does a good job of making the situation feel more intense. Yeah, that boss music was awesome. I may have sent you something on Steam. What? You sent me something on Steam, Thunder? What? Dude, what is it? I'll likely be streaming to 1 to 2 a.m. tonight if my phone doesn't explode. I'm gonna check, depending on how long my meeting goes. No guarantees, but I want to check to see if we're streaming Duelim after this. I need the thing. How do I get the thing? Apparently, I can go up around there. Yeah, somehow. So let's set myself up for success here, like that, maybe. Dude, do I need to check Steam real quick? Am I crazy? I thought there was a door there. I'm trying to like peek over. There's not a door there. Oh, there we go. Got it. Got it. It's like tribal music is so cool. Okay, first keystone piece. Oh, little pieces of a puzzle. A curiously shaped old device. Find and combine the other keystone pieces scattered around this area. They must be part of some ancient mechanism. Okay. You like Resident Evil? Well, it may have something to do with that. What I sent you on Steam. Dude, what? Now you piqued my curiosity. Yeah, I grew up with Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 on PS1 was how I got started. So I was there at the beginning. I was little. I was in junior high when Resident Evil 1 came out, but I loved it. I remember playing games, Resident Evil 2 on PS1 with my buddy in his basement. Super scared out of our minds. And then rented Resident Evil 3 a lot. Didn't beat it back in the day because I had moved on to other things by then. Loved the RE2 and 3 remakes and 4 remakes. I didn't love Resident Evil 7. Everybody says that's one of the best and scariest ones. I strongly disagree, but I realize I'm in the minority, so I don't know. That one just didn't really do it for me. Love Village though. Loved Resident Evil Village. And I had said that I was like gonna get Requiem. It looks really good. I'm really excited to play it one day. Somebody put out a VR mod already for Requiem. So I was like, should I buy it now and just play it modded? How weird would that be? 7 and 8 are great games, but they are terrible Resident Evil games, says Thunder. I can see that. I have a thing for streaming new gacha games. I despise the genre, but I like streaming them. That's a fun thing, Switch it. 7 has Ethan Winters, and until 8 released, I despised him. 8 made him tolerable. I didn't mind Ethan. Dude, I need to pull up Steam. What the heck? Resident Evil Requiem is easily in my top 3, says Thunder. apparently the VR mod is really good, John. Like very, very good. Okay, I might have to. Okay, I know we're at like low on time. Let me just quickly take a peek at Steam. Let's just pause real quick. You just piqued my curiosity. We'll get back to Second Stone here real quick. And I wonder why it's called Second Stone. No new notifications. How would I find it on Steam? I don't see anything. Am I stupid? I've got that tribal song stuck in my head now. Game gifts. Usually it's in notifications, right? I don't see anything on there. Game gifts though? Dude, you gifted me a game? Dude, why'd you do that? Now I'm like so curious now. Library. I'm pretty new to Steam still, by the way, so forgive me for being a total noob. Thunder just said the same thing. I don't really know. I have been gifted something, and when Jeebus did it before, when he gifted me Steamland or Sandland, it just popped up. Oh, there it is. It just popped up. I guess it must take a second. What is this? Okay, has anybody seen this? Let me come over here. What is this? Patient 001. A psychological FPS meta horror where you're trapped in an asylum and inside the game itself. Solve puzzles, manage your inventory, and find clues. Some answers lie outside the game. Some answers lie outside the game? If you fear editing real files, what? What is that? Dude, thank you for the gift, man. Thank you so much. That's intriguing. You got to tell me, like, where's this coming from? You got to tell me more about this. From the sound of it, the meta aspect of like outside your game. Meryl's code is on the back. What? That sounds cool. Okay, we're going to jump back to the game here. Oh, here we go. I'm just looking this up. Dude, I appreciate that. That's freaking awesome. Oh, well, it'd help if you guys can see what I'm doing here on the other screen. Okay. I searched the title and found the 2018 Patient 001 movie. Different thing. Seems hard to navigate. Yeah, it's kind of weird sometimes. That's an awesome game. Switch It knows it. Farscape is the show I was thinking that has similar track. Oh, okay. I'll try it. I mean, I'll try anything. I don't know, John. Maybe you have a point. I'm not sure. Wait, I just got a gift from Purple Rocks too? What the heck? Dude, what are you guys doing? Absolutely, says Thunder. Dude, you're the man. And Amy, what are you doing, girlfriend? Inventory management is peak in that game. Ooh, caught my interest. Gotta play Ni no Kuni first. Yeah, for sure. We'll put it in the line. Get in line. Patient 1, get in line. I got a code for the game and it was fun, so I thought I'd share. Dude, thank you so much for thinking of me. I'll try it eventually for sure on stream. Okay. Amy, what is this? Here, I'm going to keep playing the game for a sec, but it said Amy just sent me a gift. Used to upgrade weapons. Okay, I got to upgrade some stuff. Eternal burn. Your fire effects now set enemies on fire. Yeah, we're doing that. and it's on my daggers. My broadsword, I guess, can't have fuse stones right now. I think it just leveled up. Whoops. Okay. Something I wanted to do a while ago? Before stream ends, which is in like 20 minutes. Some inventory management in Ni no Kuni. I didn't do it because just hit the sort button. Yeah, and plus, like, I tried Death Stranding and it didn't grab me, regardless of like my weird language thing. Dude, this dungeon is dark. Like, I can't see anything. Literally nothing. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's too dark for sure. Oh, show. This music though is dope. Like I'm hitting the door switches, but I don't know what's opening. There's the second piece. It's so dark. Is there like a light switch maybe I need to hit? Because that's okay, you know, that's been done in games before where it's super dark and you're like, oh, there's the switch, and then it turns on all the lights. He's been dampened. The sound effects kind of disappear too behind the music in this. Definitely either brighten up the environments or just give us a lantern or something, yeah. Duelim is downloaded. Oh, snap. Oh, crap. Switch it. May the force be with you. I'll try and catch what you're doing a little bit later tonight. If I try and watch on my other screen while I'm in my meeting, they might know because I'll be like dry heaving. I'll be like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm sick. I've been really sick lately. I'm okay. Ooh, what was that? That was cool. Oh, I've got my double trigger charge up thing back. I'm gonna use it. Dude, that is so cool. That gives such like RPG hero vibes. That's amazing. My little sparks are kind of left over. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm never noticing when my own character is very HP spongy. Like I don't notice when I'm losing a lot of life. I don't know if it needs extra feedback or what. The sun is born in the east and rests in the west, warming the southern lands as it journeys across the sky. As shadows grow long, face the northern star, and the light's warm embrace shall lead you forth. Don't know what that means, but it's awesome. Yeah, because I'm feeling like, oh, this is... Oh, here's that music again. Heck yeah. What is this showing me? I'm feeling, I'm like, oh, I'm doing really good. This game's really easy. But then I look up, I'm like, oh, I'm almost dead. There needs to be like some kind of extra feedback or something. Visual feedback. Dude, highest combo yet, 20. Like Devil May Cry. There's something scribbled on the dirty old paper. This godforsaken dragon riddle looks like it's getting the best of me. For anyone finding themselves in the same predicament, you need to activate the pressure plates in the following order. Right, left, up, down. But my speed is not what it used to be back in the day. I'm just too slow to reach the last pressure plate before the first one resets. Got it. Got it, got it. There's one there. Yeah, that's true. A classic Zelda flashing or beeping sound. Dude, I'm so curious about Amy's comment there. What did you do? This game What's usually done is to have ambient lighting around the character to avoid being lost in dark levels. Yeah, you could do a lot of different stuff here with this. Might need that classic blood border. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the blood border, but you're right, that would work. Dude, I want to recommend Yakuza Like a Dragon, a turn-based Yakuza game, so it's full of funny and memeable moments. It's written good. Plus, the MC is a solid Dragon Quest fan. That's, of course, he is. Japanese character, right? Definitely needs a low health understory as well as a damage taken indicator. Gonna have to take a look. Ah! Okay, we'll play for like 5 more minutes. In fact, I'm just looking for a save now. I think I can save anywhere. But this dragon puzzle looks like a good place to kind of stop for the night. We've got the basics down. We were in the first temple. Let's kind of fully explore this area here, and then I'm gonna check out Steam before the stream ends. See what mischief Amy is up to. What the heck? Rough landstone. That's a new type of stone. This earth guy is cool. I'm out of healing stuff. Like, am I gonna straight up die? Ooh! I missed a bunch of healing potions before because it said my inventory was full, and then I used them all. There's the door for the pieces, which 2 of which I've got. Seems like a triangle-shaped object could fit in here. Do you want to use the ancient keystone? Yeah. I think I just have 2, right? Did I assemble the whole thing? Or is that just one of the 2 that I had to open the door? I thought you put them together. Okay, hold on. I don't want to go in there yet. We could keep revisiting this game as we improve it. Yeah, for sure. That'd be cool. If he lets me, I will, for sure. Okay, there's the 4 plates. Now that I can see where they are. Oh no, this music is pretty sweet. I'm liking this a lot. Right, left, down, up. It is weird, it just gives you the answer, though. Ooh, the lighting effect is awesome. Okay, so now the room's illuminated, right? You can see now. Whoops. See y'all Friday. Off to get your shots. All right, John, thanks for stopping in. We're done in about 10 minutes here, so appreciate you. A compound bow. Deadeye's compound bow, a masterfully crafted compound bow that resonates with mana stones. Equip it either as a primary or secondary. Okay, so we're gonna have broadsword and bow. Cool. Although my daggers are like crazy upgraded at this point. Oh, but the gems remain. They're not hooked to the weapon. It's just this weapon slot is what it's tied to. Nice. Okay, so... Oh, this feels good. You can charge up the bow. Woo! I like that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now through the door. I just want to get to a solid save point. If there, I don't think there are save points because I can just save and quit from the menu, but regardless, a couple more minutes. New area? Look at this ghost. Straight up Slimer from Ghostbusters. He slimed me, Ray. I feel funky. There's a thing. How do I get the thing? Where do the platforms originate? I need to find... Oh, okay, it's back there. Tetanus or rabies shots? It's for MS. I guess he has MS, and so he's getting shots for that. Adrian. Little nail biter. Can I see my map at this point? I can't remember how to pull up the map. Oh, right here. Nearby treasure hunt? Oh, it just told me find the nearby power bead. Oh, no, waypoint's a save, so maybe I should go back and save it there. Maybe I'll do that now. Because this looks like just a treasure room? And not the way to go forward, maybe? I need that treasure chest. Got those last year. Can I maybe go out this way? I can. Okay. I should have saved it. Ooh, this is a good shot of the game, isn't it? Arimaya outskirts south. Nearby treasure hunt. First Mana Clash deck, it says. Oh, we're gonna have to get into Mana Clash next time. Wait, okay, so... Okay, now this has a map. Oh, and there's a boss symbol up here, too. First Mana Clash deck up here. So excited to see what that is. Music reminds me of a scene from Tomb Raider. Yeah. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this right here. Oh, whoops, it triggered my keyboard controls. Isn't there a quick button? You Steam people, isn't there a quick button for screenshotting? Maybe I can do this. Pause it there. Use my snipper tool here. Good old classic snipper tool. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do that. That's a cool screenshot. I'll use that at some point. Did it do it? It's glitching out on me. There we go. Got it. Alt F1. Okay, good to know. Yeah, seeing this in like true 4K visuals would be really awesome. Okay, so that's where we go. This is actually a perfect stopping point. Let's go back to the waypoint here, see if I can find the treasure it said was in this room, and then we'll call it good. And check out Amy's thing. What is... I'm so curious. By the way, Jeebus said he did get the package I sent to him, which is good. Oh, here's the treasure. I just didn't see this over here. Oh! New astral tablet bead. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Yeah. Power bead. Can I remember how to get to my tablet? The tutorial brought me in there before. You'd think it would have its own tab up here, but it doesn't. Maybe I just have to use the bead in here. I've got 5 Aether beads? Hey, you see my thing? My thing popped up and said, your meeting's in 15 minutes. Which means that it's time for us to peace out. Let's go to the waypoint. I just need to remember next time to save it when we, or not save it, power my stuff up next time I come in. We'll be in good shape. Full recovery. And I'm gonna save and exit. I don't know, guys. That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed that quite a bit. Definitely need some polishing, right? It needs work for sure. But being an early build, far away from release, this has real potential. If they can iron out a lot of that stuff, which I have confidence they can, dude, that's gonna be a neat game. I am very curious, not only for the rest of this playthrough, which we're gonna probably finish this week, but for how it turns out in the end. Island, done with my work, just watching you till the end of the stream. I'm sorry I've got to end soon. I imagine the music in Zelda when opening a chest, says Adrian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, he did, said Amy. You're so kind to send those books and goodies. That's the least I can do. You guys are like insane supporters of the channel. I was more than grateful to do that. I missed Island Slimer hot dogs. Thunder, when are you doing an author kind of stream? You mentioned something about a month back. I need some help focusing on the story, on one story. I have plans for that for sure. It's a little lower on the list because I know there are fewer authors in here than there are gamers. But I don't know if you were in with us last stream or two streams ago, but I had said I kind of want to do story time streams where I read my books on stream and we can talk about writing and I can maybe give some looks behind the scenes if you guys want about insights as I wrote it. But ultimately, we'll just read the books, like interactive audiobook, basically. But as far as giving the writing lectures, we did talk about that before, and I think that would be awesome. I just need to find time and get those built out and put on the channel as like their own thing. One of the lectures I give at my writers' conferences, I think we talked about this, is sticking to your first draft and getting the first draft done, which is easier said than done. But I would say, at the very least, Thunder, hit me up on Discord anytime with questions you might have, and I'm happy to help if I can at all. And even if we need to do like a private little Discord meeting that anybody can join, like maybe once in a while, and I'll just do a writing lecture. Like I'm happy to do that too. Can't remember if I asked before if you've tried Cyberpunk. I didn't try Cyberpunk. It's a little too much for me as far as content goes. Um, I like to stay away from things that I've sort of gotten out of the habit of enjoying, if that makes sense. Love the book you got from me. Miss Nightmare popped in. What's up? Okay. Um, I would love storytime streams. Yes, please, says Purple. Oh man, that makes me happy. It is a little weird to me because people gave it was kind of from other people that gave me this idea. I was like, would you really like that? And they're like, yes. And it would feel a little weird to get used to reading my own thing on stream. I'd feel like weird doing that. But if that's something you guys like, then I would love to do that. I'll do anything you guys want. Well, not anything, but Amy. Amy, you did not. Hold on. You did not. Amy, Amy, you got me UFO 50. This is the one you guys were talking about, and I added it to my wish list that night. Like that stream, I added it to my wish list. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm not going to decline it. I'm going to accept it. That is so freaking nice. Thank you so much. You guys are too nice. Look, I swear, look, I go to my store and I go to my wish list. Look. Did it taken off? Maybe it took it off because I redeemed it. But it was on my wish list. You are so nice. Amy, thank you so much, my friend. Look at this, by the way. Resident Evil 3 is $4. The 3 remake is $4. The only reason, by the way, I have Stellar Blade, RE2, and 3 on my wish list is because of UEVR. I own these games on PS5. But you can play these in VR through mods. So I thought if they ever go on sale, like Resident Evil 3 right now for $4, I could try playing those in VR, dude. I can't look at this. Sales are dangerous. Amy, thank you so much for sending UFO 50. I am so excited to check that out, and I know my son is gonna love that game too. When you were showing it to me before, it just looks like a game that he would absolutely love. I'm looking at the screenshots again right now. This looks like a freaking blast. Oh my gosh. So good. There's like uninvited type games, there's like punch out type games. $20 from Jiva, dudes. Why? You guys just barely got me stuff. Dude, thank you, Jiva, so much. You are too kind. Yay, Amy, he says. Funny gun. Oh, I can't thank you guys enough, man. I still feel sick, so I'm sorry I'm not like losing my mind here. I'm kind of in shock too. Like I've been gifted so many things tonight. Thank you, Thunder Ducky. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Jeebus. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I'm sorry I have such a hard stop. I've got to run to my meeting. But, like, you guys are the best. This was a super fun breakdown of Second Stone. One of, I would imagine, 3 streams. And it means a lot to me, and I'm sure to the developers that you guys tuned in for it. I'm going to keep pushing this game on my channel. I mean, not shove it down your throats pushing it, but, like, any chance I get, we're going to stream this all the way through. We're going to react to it, and I'll take all of your feedback too and deliver it to him for sure. But so far, I'm liking it a lot. And now I need to stream UFO 50. I need to stream Patient 01. I've got a long list of games, but we're gonna have to do Mondays. We're gonna have to bring Monday streams back. Hard stop. Full stop, not hard stop. Full stop. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this 1 to 2 hour meeting with half a brain working, and I'm still deaf. But I love authentic streamers, says Thunder. You're up in my top 2? Dude, thank you so much for that. That means a lot. That really means a lot to me. And honestly, it doesn't mean a lot to me because I can get bigger as a channel and maybe get more donations and all that stuff. It means a lot to me because this channel is all about good vibes and supporting and helping each other. And the bigger I get, the more I can do that. You guys know we've done Christmas giveaways. We do member giveaways all the time. We give to charities. We gave, a Switch 2 last year to Safe House for kids. Like, that's the kind of stuff I like to do on the channel. And you guys, freaking $20 Jeebus, freaking Amy, freaking Thunder Ducky just became a super fan. Dude, you're amazing. Thank you so much for that. You guys are unbelievable. You have no idea how much I appreciate all the games and the donations and stuff you guys send me. I just wish I had more time. I wish I could do this full time. We're not quite at that point yet, but we'll get there. Thank you so much, super fan or Thunder Ducky, for becoming a super fan. That's a freaking huge deal. That's our top tier. Wow. Dude, Thunder, seriously. All of you guys, thank have the caffeine get me through. Pull up my work interface. We're going to talk characters. I wish I could tell you guys about the game I'm helping to do. We're talking story tonight and a couple of specific character arcs and outlines for next chapters coming up in the process. Absolutely. Keep up the grind, bro. You're going to make it 100%. Everybody go subscribe to Thunder Ducky, by the way. He streams some cool stuff with dinosaurs. So, like, you have to subscribe to him. Duh. Great stream, says Island. Thank you, guys. I'm going to be back on Wednesday afternoon at 12 noon my time, Mountain Time. That's 11 a.m. Pacific Time. That is 1 o'clock p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. And we're going to play more Second Stone, and we'll be back on Friday as well. Love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for tonight. Catch you later.